Previously on Star Trek Resurgence.
Captain Solano, I'd like to introduce you to Portal 6-3, Guardian of the Takan Empire.
If you'd be so kind as to give me access to your ship's systems, we can get on with it.
You realize this puts me in an incredibly difficult position. I was against seeking him out from the start. You know what this mission means to us. Not just for the Federation, but for me personally.
You know I support you, but millions of lives and the future of the Federation are at stake here. Both of which are more important right now than your career.
It's not just mine. It's both of ours.
Then so be it.
Someone is using Taconian technology. I didn't want to say anything until I was certain. But the reason for the interference is simple. There's a Taconian device on this ship being used to block the signal.
Found it.
Excuse me, do you belong here? Commander Rydek.
Have you seen anyone else in here recently that might seem out of the ordinary? Maybe someone who doesn't work in engineering.
That Hotari woman was down here earlier with Dr. Duvall finishing the last of the bioscans.
Tylus, can I speak to you for a moment? I found this, hidden in a compartment down there.
Does that mean there's a Scion on board? But Dr. Duvall bioscanned everyone.
Someone evaded detection and planted that device. The search starts in engineering. I'll filter out the duplicates, filtering for outliers. Cross-referencing this list with everyone who's traveled to Hotari. Let's see who's left. What happened when Dr. Duvall bioscanned Captain Solano?
That's just it. She never did.
Doctor? What brings you to the bridge?
Just a bit of housekeeping. You owe me a bioscan, Captain.
I don't have time for that right now.
I can't put this off any longer.
You can, and you will.
I hope you're not hiding something, Captain. If you aren't, there's no reason to refuse.
I don't like your implication.
Commander Rydek is right, Captain. The safety of the ship is of paramount importance.
That's enough. Drop this. All of you.
I'd follow that order, if you were actually Captain Solano.
Arrest Commander Rydek. Take her to the brig.
On what charge?
Conspiring with the enemy and mutiny.
This is not Captain Solano. He's been bioformed. He's a Scion.
Take her to the brig, or I'll do it myself. Oh!
I'm going to settle this once and for all.
Commander Rydek was right. Captain Solano has been compromised. He's been bioformed into a Takan.
As the Chief Medical Officer of the USS Resolute, I'm relieving Captain Zachary Solano of command.
Take him to the brig.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to possibly the finale of Star Trek Resurgence.
Any sign of Sidron?
Not that I can see.
Helpful. Very useful there.
High alert,
Portal
everyone.
6-3.
The enemy could be anywhere. Follow my lead.
Okay.
Let's make this a short mission, right?
That's the plan.
Indeed.
I'm no security officer, so I'll do my best to make sure nothing happens to you, Captain.
What are these? Ice. Right, so Sidron could be underneath these icicles. Right, so I can't just shoot anything. But I can definitely melt these down. Right, that's good, so I can easily find my way through. Get rid of all these obstacles. Underneath we go. Huh. Don't know why that wasn't. That's a big iceberg. What the hell are these? These are cool. They're like crystallized flowers. Like aluminium alloy flowers. With a zinc center. Or maybe it's an acolyte center. Right, that's not an icicle. Citron, where are you?
Is this another Takan vault?
Holy hell. Another Takan base. How wonderful. I wonder how many Scions of the Flame are in here.
I don't see a way in.
The vault in the mines was already open.
There must be some way to activate it.
Oh, that makes it so much better. We can blow it open, maybe Portal can open it.
Portal, can you open it? It is a Taconian vault.
I thought you'd never ask.
It's the most logical solution.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Better to keep it simple. Sometimes the answer is staring you right in the face.
Thank you. Definitely easier this way.
So the oxygen's safe, that's good. Rightio. So Sidron must be in the center. Probably do some weird praying or something. Or he could be, I don't know, sacrificing more of our crew. Or sacrificing some Elidians. Or fellow Hatari. To the Scions of the Flame. Possibly. Wow, that is very visible. Yeah,
Spread out.
this was from
Let's
a
see what we can
football.
find. And stay on high alert. We don't know where the Takan that beamed down here could be.
Be careful, you two. Please, I don't want you turning into Scions.
You will need my help, Commander.
How so?
Traversal here is trivial for a Takan, but only a Takan. When you come across a device you cannot use, merely call my name.
Will do. Thank you.
Aye. Investigate the vaults. Okay, well, this is the first thing that came up, so let's have a look at this. Is this a portal? No, it's not a portal. I mean, I would think it'd be a teleporter.
Petty Officer Maris used to escape the Resolute.
Oh.
Portal 6-3?
You wish to make use of this device?
It's a transporter of some kind?
It allows Takan to move through space instantly a short distance. Very convenient. I will activate the system for you.
Thank you. Awesome! So we can just easily get to the other
I'm
side.
not sure. The markings here must be from after my time.
Well, only one way to find out.
So I'm guessing there's a specific... I'm guessing there's a specific pattern that we gotta take. We can't just do whatever.
Portal? What is that void down there?
Space, folding upon itself. A fairly simple concept.
For a Takan, perhaps?
How lovely.
I advise against falling in.
awesome. Right, so I'm guessing there can't be much down there because that's where we came from. Or did we come from down there? Yeah, we came from down there. So I could go ahead and just have a run down here. I wonder what could be down here. Could there be any more of those crystallized mechanics?
I should look elsewhere.
Okay, so I can't look down there. Okay, so I can talk to Portal 63, and then I'm guessing we're gonna have to follow a certain pathway to get all the way to the other side, because it doesn't look like there's any way to get up there.
Do you know what this place was used for?
It feels familiar, but I'm not certain.
That's
The
not
Empire
good,
passed.
man.
I did not know every corner of it, and much was built after I became a portal. However, Takan would not build such a place without something precious to protect.
Whatever that is, we have to find it before Galvin does.
I wonder what the precious thing is. What if it's a literal flame? You know, like an eternal flame of some sorts. Rightio, let's... Oh, cool! Okay, this is awesome. Right, so... this takes us here. Right, so this one could either take us up there, and I'm guessing this one takes us there. Right, and I feel like going to this one. And then we'll go here. Wait. What? Okay, what if I... What? Okay, I have no idea what I did. No idea what type of pattern I just used. Okay. It's gonna be tricky trying to go back. But let's have a scan at all this tech.
Sort of. Just... sweet. It's not from this planet, nor any planet in the Federation database.
So where the hell is it from then? Right, so there's many more things to scan. But what exactly? Because I can't scan that. Oh, we just look at all this stuff. Alien soil.
Why is this here?
This is soil from the homeworld. Our capital system. This isn't an arsenal. It's a temple of the ancients. Sacred ground to the Takan. I took my oath as a guardian of the Empire in a place just like this.
Right. So what's Sidron doing here then? If he's here.
You cannot imagine the look of pride in my parents' eyes as they said goodbye. Forever.
Damn.
Sorry. This is the first I've seen of anything new from the Takan Empire in a very long time.
Guessing you don't celebrate Father's Day then.
The feeling, that sense of loss. I thought I was ready for it, but it cuts to the core of your being.
FYI, this is recorded on
It's
the
unavoidable
13th of
and
June.
no matter what you do.
It's Father's Day in 2 days.
Yes, it's that distant but familiar feeling that's...
So at this moment in time, that
Just
joke,
out of
that was
reach.
funny. In a way.
Can you use this to find out more about what Galvin is after?
I mean, is it really Galvin anymore?
The information's encrypted. We can only discern that it's a warship. No.
Oh god, what is it?
It's the Aphelion. Perhaps the most powerful Taconian ship ever built.
It looks like a carrot.
I can't access the full file, but looking through the ship's schematics, it appears to be equipped with some sort of experimental, highly advanced transporter technology.
Transporter technology? For what?
A transporter through time? To bring the Takan back? Or to bring back a being that was abolished such a long time ago. Descend the stairs. So I believe this is. Yes, this is where I went down first, but it said no, you're not allowed. You can't go down there yet. You need to look at other stuff. You can't rush ahead. You're not allowed. You're not allowed to rush ahead. A crystal.
There are more up ahead.
It looks like the crystals from...
From the looks of it, I'd say someone left in a hurry.
Probably right around the time we showed up.
Okay. Maybe crystals to turn people into scions of the flame? They look like it. But then again, also look like the crystals that were used in Superman. What are you doing? Why are you glitching out? You shouldn't be glitching out. You weren't glitching out last time. I don't think you were anyway.
I've seen these before. In the other vault.
On the moon.
If all of those are the same as this.
Shit.
Then there must be
hundreds of millions, if not billions.
Oh god.
All that remains of the Takan civilization.
So they're wanting to...
A distinct person, encapsulated in crystalline form. Preserved for all eternity.
You thought this was an arsenal. And in a way, you're right.
Sneezing, Dad.
This is how they rebuild the Takan Empire. And bioform billions of innocent people.
That seems to be the case. What you have to understand is, these life forms were preserved for the benefit of the Takan civilization, as a means of safeguarding the health and well-being of any Takan, should they fall prey to illness or injury. They were never intended to be used for this purpose.
There you are wrong. This was always...
Go! Oh, it's Zidron or Galvin?
Restore the glory that was lost. Congratulations on your first victory in battle, Captain Rydek. You killed a great many of my compatriots, some that I've known for millennia. Are you proud of how much death you've caused? Each Takan life is precious, irreplaceable. Centuries of knowledge and culture, lost with each one you murder.
I was protecting my crew. It's regrettable to take any life. But when someone threatens galactic civilization, force is the correct response.
And I suppose it worked. For now. Thankfully, I don't have to convince you of anything. We'll all be on the same side soon enough.
You can't just bioform whoever you want. Not without a fight.
Ah, but that's just it. There won't be a fight. In fact, most won't even know what's happened. One minute you're standing there as you. The next, you're standing here as one of us.
He's talking about mass transformation. That's what the Aphelion was built for.
The transporter. It'll reconstitute your DNA and bioform you into a Takan in the blink of an eye. This is what they'll use as ammunition.
In a manner of speaking, yes. Of course, that's the simple version. But the end result will be the same.
You're talking about a crime against sentient life on a mass scale.
Or an evolutionary process where the strongest and most capable survive.
The Takan Empire is dead.
It's on its way here as we speak. Now it's only a matter of time.
Things have to...
You can't delay that which is inevitable.
Beings have to die.
Which makes your next decision fairly simple, brother. You are, after all, a portal.
I am.
Your sole purpose is to serve as a guardian of the Takan Empire.
Yeah, the Takan Empire, not the Scions of the Flame.
By your fellow Takan, but by members of the Federation. By people who deny our fundamental right to exist.
You
swore an oath to protect the Empire. And I can only assume that's why you're here.
There is only one true Takan here, and that's Portal. You're a scion, a disgrace to the memory of the Takan, brought back through unnatural means.
I only tolerate your presence so long as you continue to amuse me.
You're a parasite.
Which side are you on?
You're a parasite, Galvin. And you've infected the Illidians and the Otari and members of the Federation with parasites.
The time has come. I hope we speak again, brother.
Oh, bug off.
Estimated time to contact, 6 minutes and counting.
We can't stay here. We have to get back to the ship.
And we have to preserve these souls. We must take them back to your ship.
Those crystals are ammunition to be used against us. We have to destroy them. Bombard the site from orbit.
I'll decide, once we're safely aboard the Resolute. For to transport.
Like, I know it's preserved life. I know that, but... the Taconians are dead. They're gone. They're... like, those crystals, they're being used as parasites. To be implanted into human beings. Otarians. Illidians. You know, Vulcans.
But if you bring those... things on board, I'll have no choice but to resign.
If they're taken to the Aphelion, they will be forced into new bodies, brought back to life in a way they never asked for.
They're not living beings, but they're still dangerous. And if you don't make decisions to protect us, we're gonna end up like Solano. You, me, the entire crew. We're all next.
I'm sorry, Portal 6-3, but we can't let them continue. They died, they're gone, they are meant to be dead.
On screen.
It needs to be destroyed. It can't live on, it just can't. Everything has its time.
Arrival at the second vault in less than a minute.
I would remind you, those life forms are Takan, not science. Takan. They're not your enemy.
Right or wrong, history will judge you for this moment.
Oh, I don't know.
destroy the vault.
Aye, Captain. Firing photon torpedoes.
I'm sorry, like, they have to be destroyed. Because we now know it, like, the same thing could happen again. It could happen again. Yes, they could be locked in a vault. They could be. But then, what if another Scion of the Flame got through under the radar?
I am alone.
And then...
Again. As I was for all those years.
The Takan are never coming back. Not if they have to come back via bioforming. I hope you understand that.
I understand very well. I understand what you're willing to do.
For the sake of the entire galaxy
Captain,
and the universe?
The Aphelion is targeting us. Approaching rapidly.
They hit us with that bioforming ray, and it's over. Maximum warp. Get us out of here.
Where, Captain?
Anywhere but here. Now!
Hold up. Hold. Are you... There's an entire ship that can bioform anyone through a beam? So, why did I destroy that vault? Why did I destroy the vault? What the hell?
There they are!
Hopefully at some point there'll be a fleet that'll be able to destroy whatever type of ship that is.
You did what had to be done with the Tasker. You said you'd avenge her, and you did. The Tasker can rest now. Even if I wavered in the moment. It wasn't a question of time. It was about freeing a Tasker.
If you believe, I'm sure you'll see her again.
I do. And I shall.
Bit of a dialogue error then.
No surprises here. But your shoulders separated. If you come with me to sickbay, we can get you fixed up in no time.
Thank you. I'll find you afterwards.
You two, check in at your stations. This thing isn't over yet.
Let's continue working. Right. Let's go speak to some of these guys.
Hey, Diaz.
Yeah?
Did you see our people over there? Miranda?
Kapoor, Hauser?
Yeah.
I saw Miranda and Kapoor, but they're bioformed. And as far as I know, there's no way to undo it.
That means they're not our friends anymore.
No,
They
they're not.
attack us?
We'll have to stop them. No matter what it takes.
No matter what it takes.
I guess we have to be ready for that.
I swear to God, if it turns out that they find a way to reverse it, I'm gonna be so pissed off.
You're really making us proud out there, Diaz. The lower decks don't get a lot of glory.
I'm just getting started. She was a good little escape pod.
She was.
Like that anytime soon.
Rightio, let's go to work.
I can't believe it, but I'm actually looking forward to seeing Chobok. Not that I'd expect this kind of welcome from him, but I can just imagine the look on his face.
know what? I want to see him too. It'll be nice to get one piece of normalcy.
I'm sure we can count on him for that.
Most definitely.
I can't believe it. You evaded the Takan, ejected their warp cores, and lived to talk about it.
That about sums it up.
They're gonna be teaching this at the Academy for years to come. I mean it. Everybody's gonna learn how you pulled it off.
Well, what we did, you can't just teach that.
Maybe not,
You
but
can't.
I'm sure they'll try. I heard about Belle. Is Miranda?
As far as we know, she's still out there.
Well, I know Captain Rydek will do her best to get her back.
Hold on. Rydek? What about Captain Solano?
He was turned into a Takan. Rydek had to take over. She's a hell of an officer, but none of us have been up against anything like this. No one has. Not in 500,000 years.
We'll just have to step up and work that much harder to help Captain Rydek.
It's gonna take all of us.
Talk to you later.
Chovok, if you do not give them a promotion, I'm gonna be annoyed with you. Give them a promotion.
It was by no means a certainty that you would return to duty here.
No, it was not.
But it was my sincere hope you would.
It's great to be seen, boss. There were a few moments out there off the ship where I wasn't really sure we'd be making it back either. Everything here in engineering's kind of a sight for sore eyes.
Indeed.
Give them a promotion.
You should know your absence has left engineering terribly short-handed.
Give them a promotion.
During your sojourn, this department has fallen unacceptably behind schedule on both regular and irregular duties.
There's been a whole lot of irregularity going around.
I gotta admit,
You could say that again.
it's a little flattering that this place went to hell so fast without me. So, I'll take that as a compliment.
I believe factors other than your absence were also to blame. Normally, I would assign you to one of the many pressing repair tasks. But, given your experience on board the Zelda, I have suggested you join the senior staff briefing as we determine our next course of action.
Give them a promotion, Chovok. Give them a promotion. Give them both a promotion. Turn them into lieutenants. No, turn them into ensigns. Ensigns after petty officers. Turn them into ensigns.
When I heard you destroyed the Takan vault,
They did a brilliant job.
By my order?
By myself. Surprised that I was glad to hear it. The Hotari do not wage war or kill our enemies if we can avoid it. But hearing that the Takan, who have decimated my people, took such a loss. Is it wrong that it feels like justice? We've lost so much to the Takan.
Never celebrate
We
a death.
sometimes have to take lives in the line of duty, but we can never take pleasure in it.
A necessary evil?
One of many.
That's coming along nicely. Thank you, Tylus. I'll take it from here. We're almost done.
I have to brief Ambassador Spock in a few minutes.
Ambassador Spock can wait. You have some fences to mend. I know you had your reasons for destroying the Draconian crystals, and I won't question them. Hopefully this galvanizes the bridge crew behind your leadership. But I expect there will be fallout with Portal. Assuming he's still with us. I sincerely doubt he's indifferent to what happened.
He's not happy about it, but once I explain my reasoning, I think he'll understand.
As long as you're prepared either way, that's all I can ask.
I mean, come on, he didn't
chaotic
want
last few days for
Portal
everyone.
6-3 didn't want the
You need to name a new
Draconians to
first
come back.
officer in preparation for what's coming.
You know, he was pretty sure that the Draconians were
Basically
gone.
comes down to Westbrook
And
or
technically,
Armagh or
they
Bedrosian.
were.
Obviously, there are pros and cons with each. But ultimately, the decision is yours. Commander Westbrook has seniority and was hoping to be Captain Solano's first officer. Lieutenant
Vermont.
Bedrosian has always been devoted to you. And Ermot has the knowledge and experience that makes him more than qualified. You really couldn't go wrong with any of them.
I don't mind saying I consider Commander Ermot a strong candidate for the role.
He'd be a popular choice with the crew, and bring a steadiness to the position that others might lack. Certainly not a controversial choice, but then some may perceive that as playing it safe.
Okay, that's a choice that I've made now, but I feel like it's going to give me another chance
Thank you, Dr.
to
Duval.
make a different choice
Always
to
nice
find
to
a
have a
new
captive
first officer.
audience.
I feel like maybe...
You shouldn't keep Ambassador Spock waiting.
I feel like maybe him.
We'll have Ambassador Spock via subspace shortly.
Thank you, Mr. Ermot.
Petty Officers Diaz and Edsolar
Yeah, so
have
he is
first-hand
Ermot.
experience with our adversaries. I thought it advantageous for them to join this briefing. I understand this is unusual, but I trust you have no objections.
Talk about moving up in the world.
These are
Not that I'm
unusual
surprised
times.
in the least.
Excellent idea, Mr. Chobak. They deserve to be here.
In all seriousness, what Diaz and Edsolar accomplished aboard the Zeldi is nothing short of remarkable. They're both to be commended, not only for surviving against incredible odds, but for helping our efforts against these scions.
You know, Carter deserves most of the credit. None of us would have made it without his help.
We just got
We'd all
lucky.
be
I could say the
bioformed
same
by this
about...
point.
Well, I could say the same thing about Edsolar here. She deserves as much of the credit as I do.
It's like a mutual admiration society.
Ambassador Spock is ready for you.
Whoa.
Put him through.
Captain Reindeck, your recent change in station certainly warrants mention, and I trust you to faithfully execute your expanded duties. Right now, we must keep our attention on the clear and present danger that lies ahead, the Takan and their warship. The closest populations are the Hotari and Elydian systems, and they are likely the first targets for mass bioforming. After that, lies Federation space. I have advised Starfleet Command to send an impromptu battle group to intercept and assist you, but that will take time. You are our first line of defense. And with our shield algorithms compromised, we are at a great disadvantage.
We'll take the help.
I'm glad to hear the battle group is en route, Ambassador. With what we're up against, we're gonna need all the help we can get.
And you will have it.
We need the help.
Remember, our strength is drawn from our ability to work together towards a common goal.
Have we made any progress in finding a way to defend ourselves from the Aphilion's bioforming weapon?
Currently, our shields will not protect us, but I am compiling all of the information the away team gathered on the Zeldi and cross-referencing it against our own as well as Portal 6-3's methods.
The away team is sitting right here. They survived without getting bioformed, so we know it's possible. So, what's the secret? How do we defend ourselves? Is there a weakness we can explore?
Don't get caught. It's a serious
Something
threat.
we can do to avoid getting bioformed.
Don't get caught.
Well, as simple as it sounds, the best thing to do is to not get caught. Whether it's one-on-one or the whole ship.
We avoided the Takan as much as we could.
But we saw the bioforming, and there's not much you can do.
I found something that might help. It's too soon to say for sure, but we've had some promising indications that Duridium can delay the bioforming process.
Duridium?
It's not a cure. It's not going to bring anyone back we've already lost. But Duridium is a cell stabilizer, so it has the potential to slow down the onset of physical and mental changes, if not entirely prevent them. And might be the only ship in the fleet with
I'll
this
give it
much
up.
Duridium.
Slows it, but then
In
what?
fact, a lot of ships wouldn't have any.
You say that it slows the process, but this doesn't actually stop the Takan from taking over, does it?
Correct. I can't be 100% certain, but it appears this is only a short-term solution. Also, it requires a much larger dose to be effective. We don't have enough Duridium on board to protect the whole crew. We barely have enough to protect
So she did.
everyone
I'm
in
guessing
the
she did some research.
Sounds like it won't do us much good then.
The use case I'd suggest is that it could buy a little time for an officer or a small group to complete a task or mission. But it has to be taken at the moment of exposure to the bioforming mechanism.
Prepare a delivery method for this remedy.
That raises the question. What is the mission?
The Zeldi's shields were stronger than anticipated. If the Aphelion has even more effective protection, we'll have difficulty breaking through.
We may not be able to block the Aphelion's attack either. But if they do strike, we know their weapon uses transporter technology. We might be able to backtrack their signal path.
Like we did to evacuate Captain Rydek from Tau.
Exactly. We could send an away team onto the Aphelion.
And destroy it from the inside. Modify photon torpedoes to use as explosives.
I think Portal could still help us. If he can't get a first-hand look at the Aphelion, he might be able to identify a weakness.
I don't know how quick he'll be to help us after...
He'll help.
I'll have security personnel prep a boarding party, should the opportunity arise.
Petty Officers Edsalar and Diaz are the logical choices to lead any away mission to the Aphelion. They have already crippled one enemy ship. If anyone can do so again, it is them.
This isn't a rescue. It's a tactical incursion. Do you really have some special insights, as Commander Chovak suggests?
Doesn't the fact that we're here speak for itself?
Just surviving won't be enough this time.
We found that only a Takan can operate their technology to its fullest. So, unless we want to try to do this with one hand tied behind our backs, we're definitely gonna need an assist from this portal guy.
I like that even less.
Like it or not, that's the truth.
It is.
Portal should be part of the away team. There's no question in my mind.
If this is the necessary course of action, I support it.
I will compile all the latest data on the tricorders, just in case.
In the meantime, I want you working on ways we can combat the Takan tech. Shields, weapons, anything we can use.
Yes, Captain.
Anything else, Ambassador?
I know this matter is in capable hands. Hold the line as best you can. Help is on the way.
We'll do our best. Oh.
I have faith in all of you to meet this moment with the urgency it requires. I expect all of us to give it everything we've got. Thank you, Petty Officers Diaz and Edsalar. You're dismissed.
Give them a promotion! Turn them into ensigns!
Quorum of senior staff, there is a procedural element we need to take care of. The Resolute command codes must be transferred to Captain Rydek for control of the ship.
Of course.
Computer, transfer all command codes to Captain Jara Rydek. Voice authorization Ermot, Echo 4 Lima.
Voice authorization Duval, Beta 2, Yankee.
Voice authorization Westbrook, Alpha 7 Tango.
Awaiting your authorization, Captain.
Yippee. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie. What? I didn't pay attention. Alpha 5 Whiskey.
Voice authorization, Rydek. Alpha 5 Whiskey.
Captain's codes transferred. The updated command
Alpha 5
structure is
Whiskey.
incomplete.
That's actually pretty good.
Please designate a new first officer.
Who is the new first officer?
Commander Ermot.
Please designate a new first officer.
Commander Ermot.
I am proud to name Commander Ermot as my new first officer, effective immediately. Congratulations.
Thank you, Captain. I promise I won't let you down.
Computer, Commander Ermont is the new first officer of the USS Resolute.
Awaiting voice authorization.
Voice authorization Ermont, Echo 4 Lima.
Authorization is now complete.
Now, if you'll excuse me, there's work to be done.
Nicely done. I think that went well.
Captain Rydek!
Excuse me for a minute.
This is just unbelievable, unacceptable, inexplicable. To be the most senior officer on the bridge, and to be passed over again? It was bad enough when you went to Ermont with the information about Captain Solano being compromised. But this? I've never felt more humiliated.
I know how you must feel given your seniority and history aboard this ship. You have every right to be angry, but I had to factor what would best serve our interests at this particular point in time. Which is why I chose Commander Ermont.
He's not even close to being first officer material. He's little more than a bureaucrat who's never set foot off the ship.
Excuse me.
That's a serious liability at a time when we need experience. Otherwise, we don't stand a chance against the Scions.
The crew on this ship has experienced as many challenges and tragedies as any crew could be expected to endure. What we need now, more than anything, is stability and reliability. A calm and reassuring presence.
Ridiculous.
Get used to it. Sorry, to me, Ermont sounded like the best choice. He just did. You know, because straight on from the first beginning, it clicked. It just did.
I don't understand. Giving everything she's got, but it doesn't make a difference. Something is actively slowing us down.
Keep trying. What's the situation in engineering?
I can't raise them. Internal comms are down.
It's the ionic interference. It's spiking again. If we reinitialize the central communications trunk, it should compensate. I know the process, Captain. With your permission, I'll go handle it.
Of course.
If Galvin manages to catch us, there's nothing we can do. We're no match for Taconian technology.
I'm aware of that.
Not to mention the shield frequencies. As if that wasn't enough of a challenge of its own.
I'll consider any suggestions from my first officer.
I'm being pulled out of warp!
Jesus, it can do that?
Helion rapidly bearing down on our position.
Uh-oh. That is big.
We're being hailed by the Aphelion. Galvin demands to be heard.
On screen.
Captain Rydek. Destroying millions of Taconian lives was a fatal mistake.
Excuse me, they weren't really lives.
And I will personally make sure you stay alive long enough to regret it. You were right to run. But there is no escape from the inevitable.
Let's not kid ourselves. We both know that was just ammunition for you. I saved millions of innocent people from being bioformed.
But you can't even save your own life, much less the lives of your crew. We both know I hold your fate in the palm of my hand. That I could crush you in an instant if I so desired. And as much as I'd like to, you have another purpose to serve. As one of us.
Never gonna happen, bitch. Okay, we need to get that away team set now.
Red alert! Pandar, get us out of here!
Get us out!
The prophets.
Get us out!
Evasive maneuvers.
Get us into war! Surely they can't mess up our warp signatures when they're trying to set that up. Oh no, we've lost some of our crew. The Taconian.
They've hit us, decks 8 through 10. I'm not reading any structural damage.
They've changed they're Taconian now. Shit.
They were targeting the crew, not the ship.
Captain, we have to respond with force. Return fire. Don't let them attack without a counter.
Fire photon torpedoes. Target the source of the beam.
Shit. It did
Photon
nothing.
Torpedoes are having no impact, Captain. We can't get past their shields.
The Aphelion's just too powerful.
Damage report from the lower decks.
Still can't get through on the comms, Captain. If that was the bioforming ray, we have to assume there are now Takan on board the Resolute. They could all be Takan at this point. Or will be soon enough.
Get an urgent message to Starfleet Command. Tell them we've been hit by the Aphelion's bioforming ray. There may be hostile Takan aboard this ship.
I'll notify them at once.
It's better to let them know.
Here are your new tricorders. Now go. Get to the transporter room.
Fuck. You had me freaking scared there for a second, Chovok. Thought you'd turn into a... one of them! Whoa!
We don't know who's on what side, Carter. Come on!
If they're shooting at us, they're not on our side. It's that simple. Come on, continue running. Don't stop and take a breather. Oh. You see, they're gonna have theirs on to kill, not to stun.
You're coming with us?
A security officer told me your funeral, which I gladly accepted.
These are concentrated uranium doses. You need to take the dose as soon as you're exposed for it to be effective. Hell, take it right before if you can get the Takan to wait while you do it.
I'm having trouble locking onto the transporter path through the interference.
I've done this before. I have to align the transporter with the tetrametric signature.
Right, so get it outside.
We need to tunnel through the shields.
Damn it. Surely that's fine. That's gotta be fine now, right? There we go.
There's a problem. We don't have enough power to make the jump.
Damn it!
I might be able to divert power from...
Stand aside.
Yes, we have his help.
The signal is now resolved. I couldn't let you fumble about any longer.
Thanks for that.
No need. We must be on our way.
At least he's still helping.
6-3, Guardian of the Con Empire.
Nice to meet you, Portal.
We're right behind you.
Do us proud over there.
Energize.
Energize.
Don't get me wrong, I do feel sorry for Portal 6-3, but like, the Taconian Empire is dead. It's gone. It can't come back. Everything must have its time.
Oh, the glory of it. This ship is a marvel. Even to me. It's almost a shame we have to scuttle it. The galaxy has never seen a ship like this.
No turning back.
And it won't see one ever again.
No turning back now.
Indeed not. I am right where I need to be.
Resolute, come in! We're losing cohesion.
I'm gonna try to use my tricorder as a pattern enhancer.
Are they gonna die? Are they dead?
The signal's gone. Are they there? Did you get them?
They didn't make it.
Oh my god. We have to get to the Cartabula and disable it.
Hopefully before the battle group shows up.
Get served up for the Aphelions' next meal.
I am saturated in Taconian power readings. I can't feel the source just yet.
We better get to the core then. That's if the ship has a core. I mean, I feel like it would.
This way.
That's very Star Wars.
Nothing. I can't reach anyone on the lower decks.
Fly! I mean, it's not a fly, it's a moth.
Internal comms appear to be fully operational again.
That bioforming ray may have transformed dozens of crew members on the lower decks.
Fighting the Aphelion is bad enough. The last thing we need is an insurrection on our own ship.
We
Which
do
means
not
we have
want
a narrow
that at
window
all.
of time to cut them off before.
To get here.
Captain, we're holding them off as best we can on deck 9, but...
If they spread throughout the decks, we'll never know who to trust. a civil war aboard our own ship.
Lock down the affected areas immediately. Close the bulkheads and erect the containment fields. No one is allowed in or out without my authorization.
There could be crew members who weren't affected who could get locked inside.
That's a risk we'll have to take.
Locking down the lower decks.
Sorry.
And what happens if some of the bioformed manage to escape? How should the crew engage them? Or should they? We don't want suspicion to run rampant.
We should be cautious. If a situation arises, I want phasers set to stun.
Of course. I'll let the crew know to proceed with caution.
If they're bioformed, they're not our crew anymore.
Yeah, but
Commander
we can't kill our own.
Time.
We cannot kill our own. We can't.
The comm system he went to investigate. It's near the affected area.
Oh no.
Commander Westbrook? Commander Westbrook, are you there?
Computer shutdown initiated.
What the hell is he doing?
He's the one who initiated the shutdown.
That's impossible.
We have 10 minutes until the computer core shuts down and all systems are completely offline. A complete loss of all critical ship functions. Only the captain can override it. But the computer core itself.
Shit. Let's go.
Stop! Identify yourselves!
We're just trying to figure out what's happening. Ah, to hell with it.
No! Not you!
You have to get to the computer core! Go!
Damn it!
The master console is up there.
Why are you glitching out? I thought you were fine. You're meant to be fine. Take the ladder to the upper level. Right, so we've been here before as Diaz.
Captain, are you in here? Are you all right? Ermont asked me to come find you. I came the minute I heard you might be in danger. I'll get this door open. I think I remember the code. Hope you haven't been hurt, Captain. It's not safe here. Chaos in the halls. Just about.
Tell me, where were you when the bioforming ray hit the ship?
Well, I was in the turbo lift.
Liar.
Now just stay still. These Federation weapons are so primitive.
Computer termination sequence in progress.
Damn it!
I should have aimed my phaser. But that's why you're not a first officer, you bitch. You're too reckless. I couldn't. Dude. It was way too slow, that. There was no way I could. The movability of that was way too slow. There's another ladder. Come on. No, no. Yes. Go! Oh, I like how it's... Oh, it's reflective. That's cool.
With you, Captain. You're only delaying the inevitable.
Am I really?
Computer termination sequence in progress. Awaiting Captain's authorization.
Cancel computer shutdown.
You're gonna kill your captain? Oh! Palm hit. Oh! Electrocuted. Please tell me electrocution instead of brain worked.
Kill me. It goes against everything you believe in. Besides, you and I, we have history.
Westbrook and I have history. You're not him.
Okay. Okay.
Oh. Oh.
Awaiting Captain's authorization. Awaiting Captain's authorization.
I don't want to do that.
Cancel computer shutdown. Voice authorization, Rydick. Alpha. 5. Whiskey.
Termination sequence.
I don't want to do that, but I had to. I couldn't just... I could have stunned him, but he would have found a way to escape and then, I don't know, find some way to bring back some Taconians back, which we can't have and we cannot allow. But Westbrook's gone. He's gone for good. The bioforming isn't reversible. Shit.
These are the arteries of power coming from the cortabula at the heart of the Aphelion. I can feel it coursing through my own body. Look there.
Does that mean you can shut it down from here?
I cannot move as freely inside this ship. Those emitters are why. If they were deactivated, I could travel past this chamber without setting foot in it.
Only Takan can use Takan technology. How do I turn them off?
Place these on the emitters. It will suppress their effect. The guards none the wiser.
Got it.
I'm coming too.
If we both get caught, it's over. If it's just me, you can try again after I fail.
Well then, don't screw it up.
He won't. I promise you. Don't make promises.
I can't phaser any of the guards. Alert every Takan here.
Up.
Is someone there?
Nope.
Nothing. Back to work.
Yep. Okay, steady on as we go.
Those guards can see the whole room from there. How am I gonna get past them? Maybe the crystals portal gave me will get a reaction out of these consoles.
Hopefully.
It worked. Now move.
Where the hell are they?
Two to go.
Shit. Whoa. Where are all the others? This is risky. Try not to fall, yeah? Ugh. Down we go. Hope! You just want to go back upstairs? Yes, you do. I thought he turned around then. Okay. How the hell am I gonna do this? Oh, I can go around there. Alright.
This Ryder has left an impression on Galvin. I believe he wants to bioform her. As long as he wants.
Oh God. That was bloody risky. Oh my God. Ah! Hup! Oh God. I'm surprised they don't notice the sounds that it makes. Right, steady. Try not to fall. I love how, like, the crystallization of the structure, the color, the way it changes, it's so mesmerizing. Right, there's the last one on the left. So we get there in good time. Right, so right, so I need to get round there. Okay. Not hiding. We did that without distracting any of them. That was good. I didn't fail.
Well done.
Let's get out of here.
Don't do that. Scared me.
More emitters. Guess we can't teleport the rest of the way.
How did the others not hear you? Or is the sound just there for, you know, effect?
That craft can take us to the main power chamber.
Like, is it a
No way we can make that jump.
non-diegetic or diegetic?
When I was
Which
younger,
is-
maybe.
Right. Move, please. Right, so, what does this say?
This might control that craft. Portal, a little help?
I should be able to bring it to us.
There!
The hell? Ah! Oh, damn it. Yes.
What the hell? I've got this thing set to maximum stun. How are they getting up?
Something's different about the Takan here. Stunning isn't an option.
Get in!
Let's go! That was close. They have one following us.
He's with them!
We have to sink that other ship. Shoot the pilot!
Where the hell is the pilot? I can't shoot the pilot. I can't shoot the pilot. Yes, I shot the pilot. Wasn't really expecting an explosion then.
Guardian! You saw what they did to our ancestors! How do you stand with them?
You guys are imposters. You're not real Taconians, you're parasites.
We can't move this without him.
What are you doing, old man?
They're not real Takan. They're not your people.
I will not harm them. I know where they are. You don't have to tell me. I am the last trueborn Takan. I don't want to see my empire's legacy wiped from existence. Your captain has already destroyed so many. There are limits to what I will allow. Perhaps I have already allowed too much.
I know what she did. And while I understand her reasons, I don't have to like the destruction of your history.
It was more than history. When Riker and the Enterprise first woke me, I called them barbarians. I should have trusted my instincts.
These are good and honorable people, even if their ways are different than my own.
Whatever you think of us, you have to know the Scions of the Flame are worse.
Then it would seem we're all barbarians here.
The Scions of the Flame, they're parasites. Yeah? They are parasites. Using those crystallized structures, using those crystallized things that had Taconian life forms in them, they're implanting them into innocent people who already have lives. Who are already living perfect lives. And Portal 6-3, like, would rather innocent people be turned into them? It's not right. Yes!
They're here!
We're being hailed by the USS Titan.
Put them through.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Resolute. We got here as fast as we could. Looks like you've got your hands full with this monster. That flying chandelier really packs a punch.
We're damn glad to see you, Captain. We could use all the help we can get.
I told you I'd be here. So, what are we up against?
Can you see it? Move out of the way!
Open a channel to all Starfleet ships immediately.
Starting emergency transmission.
This is Captain Jara Rydek of the USS Resolute. The ship we're fighting is armed with a bioforming ray that can transform your entire crew instantaneously. Avoid being hit at all costs.
And remember, they have our shield algorithms, so take preemptive evasive action.
Well, that's one gone.
It's only a matter of time before they get their bearings. And when they do, they're going to turn against us. The sooner we attack them, the better.
They can all be Takan. Or none of them. We can't assume anything yet. And we can't afford to be wrong.
Hail them. See if we get a response.
Hailing the Pawtucket now, Captain. Hold on.
Pawtucket? Shit.
Full impulse power. Take us in for a closer look.
Aye, Captain.
If they ready their phases, we gotta shoot straight away. Crap.
That's not a Starfleet ship. The Takan have it.
Shields at full power!
Shields are holding against the Pawtucket's attack. For now, at least.
photon torpedoes!
Firing.
Did that do anything against it?
Shields at 60%.
No, it didn't.
Heavy damage reported in astrometrics.
Pandar, evasive maneuvers! Get us out of here!
Aye, Captain!
Yes.
Don't worry, Resolute. We've got your back.
Awesome. Love a good Scot on the
Their
team.
weapon systems are offline.
Captain, I suggest we minimize the collateral damage. Destroy their engines and we can turn our focus to the Aphelion. It's the most prudent thing to do. And I hope they would do the same if the situation was reversed.
Target their life support systems. Fire when ready.
Targeting their life support systems. Commencing fire. Now.
How's to be done? Oh my god. Oh no. They changed immediately.
Captain Rydick, the Aphelion is too much for any one of us to take on alone. But collectively, we might just have a shot.
On our way. Full impulse power.
Aye, Captain.
Attack engines.
Target the bioforming ray. Fire photon torpedoes.
Firing photon torpedoes.
Well, that didn't work last time, did it? Did that do it?
I've lost helm control. Trying to reestablish.
Weapons and defensive systems are down too.
Engine output remains consistent.
Oh.
It's not reaching its destination.
This is what happened to the Enterprise.
They're draining our energy.
We're caught in it too.
I hope the away team finds some way to help.
Hopefully so. This is not good. Is that a tractor beam? I mean, I know it's draining our systems, but is it a tractor beam as well? The hammer of the anvil.
If there is a way to disable the Aphelion, it's there.
I wonder what this means. I'm guessing it's another choice of destroying it or manufacturing it.
The Cartabula. I can feel the energy.
Don't get too used to it. We're gonna take that thing down.
We have to. We can't keep it alive. We just can't. It's too much of a risk. And if you have to be stopped as well, Portal, then you will. Here we go. Ah.
I wouldn't do that. We have to turn off this energy field to enter. I must do it. It requires the hands of the Takon. Is it working?
It started.
Is the opening wide enough to get through?
No, not yet.
Well, is it wide enough?
No, but I can see the Cartabula.
What about now?
Yes, that's more than good enough.
Still not wide enough. I will try again.
What is he doing? Get it sorted now, Portal. Oh god. She...
Portal 6-3!
Is she a portal now?
I'm not going to remind you of the oath you took. I want you to remember why you made it. Your bond to your people.
But you're not Takonians!
You don't have to be alone.
You're parasites!
Just step aside, Guardian, and we will handle them. These pests will become the vessels for our glory.
No, that cannot happen.
You won't stand in the way of our rebirth. The scions of the flame will rise, and you will be a part of it.
Pests? Huh, that's rich. Coming from a bunch of body-snatching parasites.
And your kind is a blight. I never should have trusted your captain.
Yes.
Shit. Whoa!
I could smell your betrayal.
That was close. Well, now there's no way of getting through.
No! I could have killed you both easily, but the part of me that is still
I could have killed you easily too.
She compels me to bring you into the fold.
Don't you dare!
I will make you one of us. Trust me, this is the best outcome you can hope for.
I'd rather die than become one of you.
I won't kill you.
Sorry.
Soon, you'll understand.
No, 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 please, please, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Yes! I can't trust it.
You killed her.
I had to.
If you hadn't, I would have.
That's a first.
She's really gone.
She was already gone.
For good. I can't believe it.
Our Miranda was gone long ago.
The Taconian is gone. It's a bloodbath. But we're never gonna be able to stop this thing. I guess we can try our best.
Not a Takan, it won't work.
No. No. No! Wait. No! Diaz, no! No! No, 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 no!
It's the only way.
No, Diaz! No! Give it to the Illidian.
I'll do it.
No, give it to the Illidian. The Illidian. The Illidian. He wants to be with...
We don't have time to stand around to try to figure another way. Everyone's counting on us.
No!
You gotta take a shortcut.
If you're sure about this.
No!
I'm sure. I don't know how this thing works, and I don't want it to get you by accident. So, you give me the Duridium, and then I'll do the deed.
Okay.
No! Oh, why? Why?
Just don't let me back out. I don't think I've ever been this scared. I just gotta take the leap.
I want you to know. You're the bravest person I've ever met.
Stop. Stop. You're gonna talk me out of it.
Oh no!
Okay. Do it. Even if I don't remember who I am, don't you forget me.
Millie. Millie, talk to me.
Please.
I'm here, Carter. But I don't know for how long. What? It's not working.
Could the Duridium be too strong?
Don't tell me I did this for nothing. I can read this. Stop it, stop it, stop it! Someone's talking in my head. I'm alright. It's nothing. It comes and goes.
Hey, you gotta fight it, Millie. Can't expect that Duridium to do all the work.
You be quiet. One extra voice is all I can handle right now.
Oh my god. Right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're gonna get to that fast. Get to it. Get to it. Come on.
We've reached the Cartabula.
Very good. Are we all right?
We're inside. That's what matters.
Oh, shit. And we were fighting against our own crew. Our own fleet.
The bioform ships at bay, but they can't hold them off forever.
I'm receiving tricorder transmissions from the away team. Picking up our warp core resonant frequency within the Aphelion.
They're bleeding us dry. But they're not just taking our power, they're routing it through the Cartabulum.
Why? We need to shut that thing off now. Shut it off. What? How the hell do we get? Oh, there it is.
Hey.
Right. Don't get all woozy about it. Get it done and turn it off. We need to turn this off now. God, please don't become a Taconian. Please.
This is the Resolute's warp core resonant frequency. Not sure about these others, though.
I'll scan the power readings for a match.
I'll try to isolate them for you.
Right, that one.
That frequency matches the Titan's warp core resonance. And these two are the Kimball and the Loa.
They're both Steamrunner class. Same engine platform.
They're tuned just a little differently.
I wish I didn't, but I think I understand this readout. This warning means the Cartabula is struggling with the power stacked up at such close resonant frequencies.
It can't handle the dissonance.
Irma to away team. Are you reading these Starfleet engine signatures?
We are. And you need to see this. The Steamrunner class frequencies are causing problems for the Aphilion's energy source. Sending visuals now.
They're vulnerable. We have to use this.
Captain, if they want to take all of our power, I suggest we give it to them.
How?
It's like feeding a battery. You give a battery too much power, it's gonna blow up.
Maximum warp output tuned to those same frequencies. It could overload their core.
There is merit to the theory. But if we attempt this, it would preclude any other course of action.
I wouldn't risk this ship without good reason.
If this is going to succeed, we'll need all Starfleet ships to pitch in. We aren't alone anymore. We need to leverage that.
I will create a high-energy static warp shell.
We'll need the away team to guide us to the right frequency.
We read you, Resolute. You're putting a lot of faith in us, Captain. That's a hell of a plan. We don't want to let you down.
I've got faith in you, and the rest of this crew. Now let's give them hell!
You've got
yes,
this.
Captain. If our plan works, it looks like it will trigger an ejection routine. Yeah, but they're going to have to overload the Cartabula right up to the edge
at
of
least they
destruction.
both have battle scars now.
We are increasing the warp core resonant frequency now.
Awesome. Please don't turn, don't you turn. Please don't turn.
I can't feel my hand anymore. I'm scared, Carter. I don't want this transformation to go all the way. I can't let that happen. I won't live like that.
I will make sure that the Takan doesn't finish taking over.
You know what that means, right?
Yeah.
I do.
Fudge! Why?
No.
Do you see our output frequency changing?
We do.
What is the impact on the Aphelion systems?
It's not enough.
It's not enough. We need to push this thing harder. We need more power.
Inertial dampeners are failing.
All warp power still being drained to the Aphelion. So that part of the plan is working. Now we need the others to join us.
Yes, we do.
Open a channel to anyone left on our side.
Opening a channel.
This is the Resolute. We're sending instructions to all ships to output maximum warp power at the designated frequency. We believe this will disable the Aphelion.
We don't know that. All we know is that'll siphon off our energy much quicker. You're leading us to disaster. Are you out of your mind? That's giving them exactly what they want. You can't just expect us to turn belly up.
Our strength in Starfleet comes from our ability to work together, especially when everything is on the line.
I can get behind that, Captain Rydick. We're adjusting the Titan's warp output to match the Resolute's. I suggest the rest of you do the same.
Come on. It's like feeding a battery with so much power. It's gonna blow it up. You give a human too much water, they're gonna die. Oh no, that's gonna blow up. They're gonna blow up.
The others are joining us.
I thought they were gonna blow up then.
This is the Takahashi. Adjusting our engines now.
Damn it. It's trying to compensate.
But some of these other frequencies are causing spikes too.
We need to find a new target range for the Resolute.
Okay. I'm gonna process these frequencies.
Okay, here we go. Stay in. There we go. This one.
Here it is. If they all converge on this frequency, it'll provide maximum disruption to the Cartabula. Ready to send.
We want to overload this thing, push it to the brink, but not past it. You sure about this frequency? If we go too far, we won't just be destroying the Cartabula. We're going to take a lot more with us.
I'm sure. I bet my life on it.
It's all our lives.
Sending data to the Resolute.
As long as it saves the rest of the universe, it has to be done.
Telemetry coming from the await. We have a new target range. Sending new parameters to engineering.
We are now running our core at 105% of recommended capacity. If we try to meet that frequency, we will generate a harmonic imbalance of our own and risk a warp core breach. I must warn you, these are precisely the engine conditions that Captain Solano's experiment brought about.
Shit.
A runaway reaction is a dangerous possibility right now.
We can eject the warp core if it comes to that.
Even emergency procedures have non-zero failure rates.
Is my order beyond your ability to execute? Then you will follow it. We're all counting on you.
Yes, Captain.
Probably should have... Wow. I mean, I probably should have said something different, like, it works or we die. Hey! It's crumbling!
We got an overload here.
It's at the breaking point.
Yes! Wait.
What's happening?
She's trying to fight back.
We've got a problem.
It's not gonna eject?
We'll have to disengage the Cartabula manually.
Damn it! This is gonna be fun.
We lit this fuse. We gotta make sure it doesn't go up the wrong way.
Those levers will do it, if we can pull hard enough.
Here we go. You said pull, right? Not push. Come on!
I don't know if I can get it.
Whoa! Right. Work together on this one. Come on!
Just a little more.
Go on! Yes! What's happening? Oh, he just lighted. He just struck some lightning then outside.
The Aphelion is shutting down.
Returning warp reactor to nominal output levels.
The Takan are running off reserve power now.
The most precious time. Here we go.
I know that sacrifice was the last thing you wanted to do.
Someone had to do it.
Radiation levels are spiking.
We better get out of here now.
It's coming from the Cartabula. He must have damaged it.
Good.
Didn't get it out before it fractured.
Our work here is done. Let's get out of here. 3 to beam back to the Resolute.
Our transporters won't cut through the interference. We can't lock on.
We can't stay here.
Hey. Wait.
We're not getting away in that thing.
There.
The hell?
Think you can use that to get us out of here?
Yeah, I can work this. Hop on. I can't get us off the ship, but I can get us away from the radiation. Radiation's lower here, but still too high for us to stay on the ship. Okay, next stop, the Resolute.
How the hell are we gonna get on there?
That thing is down, not out. We'll handle the stolen Federation ships, but you need to get a crippling shot on the Ophelia.
Will do.
Direct hit to its bridge will bring it down.
Take us real close, Captain. Skim the hull of that thing where it can't get a clear shot at us. Or I can weave us through the battle. And hope we don't get caught in the crossfire.
We can't take much more damage.
Take us along the Ophelion's hull. Get us to the bridge as fast as you can.
Aye, Captain.
Good flying there.
We're almost in position for a shot at the bridge.
Photon torpedoes armed and ready.
Break off this attack, or I will be forced to eradicate you.
The damaged cartabula is continuing to release deadly amounts of radiation. Thankfully, it's still contained within the Aphelion.
Fire.
We have comrades on that ship, and we are going to die in here if we care. We will never submit to your Federation. We are taking our rightful place as rulers over this galaxy.
So much for superior beings. You don't look so superior from here.
I don't have to listen to this.
That's funny.
The eons to get here. Fire salvo!
Evasive maneuvers.
Radiation is spiking here too.
Trying to get a transporter lock.
Are you hurt?
It's back. The voice. It's in my head. Just stay where you are. I can get it.
Hey, fire it lightning again.
I believe in you, Nilly. You can get through this.
I'm trying. I really am.
I love lightning, I really do.
I've got the Resolute targeted, but I can't hold on to a signal lock. I have to stay behind and manually run its pattern enhancers. I'm not gonna make it out. But I'm sending you back. If it is the last thing I do.
No. I know we're the same rank and all, but I'm ordering you to come with us.
You can't do that, Diaz. We both know this was a one-way ticket for me. Enhancing the pattern. Stop this. If you let them take the transporter, we die here. No! Give in to me, and I will keep us safe. We just have to leave them behind. I'm getting you out. Goodbye.
The away team has beamed back.
We're in position and ready to fire, Captain.
Target their bridge.
Please, we target the ship. Pummel it to space dust, like we did.
Fire.
Hurrah!
It was worth it.
Nilly is gone.
Carter?
Millie?
I just wanted to make sure you made it. Time's up for me, but we got the job done. That's all that matters. Don't miss me too much. But, you should miss me a little.
I won't forget you, Millie. Ever.
You'll be honored.
All decks secure. We have the bioformed on board, fully contained.
The Starfleet ships under Takan control have signaled their surrender. Good work, Captain Wright. Next time I need some backup, I'll know who to call.
Thank you, Captain.
I trust you won't have a problem with that.
Just say the word and we'll be there.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
Captain, we're being hailed. It's the Aphelion.
On screen.
The radiation. We won't last much longer in here. Please, we surrender. We need your help. Please, beam us aboard your ship.
So you can
Captain, I must remind you that when an enemy is surrendered, it is our duty to render aid.
They're still dangerous, and there are other Takan. The bioformed on Hotari, on this very ship. We wouldn't be wiping them out if we didn't help the ones who tried to destroy us.
This is the Starfleet way.
This is the fate they've chosen. Leave them where they are.
You can't do that.
We don't have much time.
I'll listen to my first officer.
We submit.
Put them in the brig.
I don't know what else I can say.
This is what separates us from them. The fact that we can make a gesture of peace, even after all our conflict. Set up containment fields in the docking bay and beam the Takan there. Crew of the Aphelion, shut down all systems, lower your defenses, and prepare to be transported.
Thank you.
Lock them up in the brig. And then once we go back to Earth, they can be sentenced, put to jail.
Hey! Millie?
She's gone. Truly
My
gone.
first order of business will be to help reestablish the Hotari government and resume peace talks, genuine talks, with the Illidians.
And after that?
Who knows? I know I don't want to be queen. There's so much good I could do with just a fraction of your medical technology if I could bring it to my people. But I also want to see what else is out there. Maybe there's even a place for me in Starfleet.
No, there most definitely will
It'll
be.
hard to stay on Hotari forever. not with all there is to experience, to learn. My devotion to my people doesn't mean I don't want to explore all the galaxy has to offer.
When you're ready, Starfleet will be waiting for you. I'll even put in a good word at the Academy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Perhaps I can serve on one of your ships someday.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
That'd be amazing.
But there are pressing matters we must attend to before any of that.
Indeed.
I can't thank you enough for all you've done. I'll see you again.
And you.
Starfleet has granted me the privilege of conferring this upon you.
Yes!
Though I'm sure Captain Solano...
No! Well, yeah, but damn it, I thought it was...
You have acted dutifully and bravely.
I thought there would...
circumstances. I grant you the official rank of captain.
Yay.
I believe a great many wonders lie ahead for you, Jara Rydick. There appears to be nothing that can stand in your way.
Thank you, Ambassador Spock, for everything.
It is you
I should get my
who stop the
phone
spread of
charger.
Tikan. I shall
My phone's
be
about to
give you
die.
thanks.
Right, is that the end of it?
Victory. Peace. These things never come without a cost. For some, it requires putting aside centuries of enmity. For others, it takes facing complicated losses.
To Edsalar! How do you say goodbye to someone who isn't really gone? I know that my friend Nili would have wanted us to remember her. How she was.
And for too many, they had to pay the ultimate price. In time, history may forget their sacrifices, but those of us who were there never will. Now, all hands honor the dead. Captain Solano used to say that nothing ever stays the same. Entropy. It's the nature of the universe. As such, the crew of a starship can never stay the same.
Please, Carter Diaz.
But while entropy says that order inevitably
Please,
gives way to
Carter
chaos,
Diaz better be a freaking
this crew
ensign.
has
He
only
better be an
grown
ensign.
stronger,
Give Carter Diaz a promotion.
more cohesive and coherent.
Give Diaz a
bound
promotion.
by shared struggles.
Oh my god.
And
If
working
Diaz doesn't get a promotion,
helping
I'm gonna
each
be
other.
annoyed.
We're able to do more than we'd ever imagined.
Hey, he's on the bridge. Alright.
There are some
So I
new
guess that is a
faces,
promotion of sorts.
but
Where
in
the hell did
time,
that moth
they'll
go?
come to share our bonds as well.
No idea. It's gone somewhere.
Engage. Space. The final frontier. As we take our next steps into the unknown, the greatest insights that lie ahead are what we learn about each other. We might even surprise ourselves. And no matter what threats we may come upon, or mysteries we face, we will not be shaken. We are stronger together. We are steadfast in our purpose. We are resolute.
Oh, that was awesome! Wow. What a brilliant game. I loved every bit of that so freaking much. Proper got me teared up at the end of this series, it really did. This was really fun. I enjoyed it so much. I can't wait to play another Star Trek type game because this was brilliant. I would definitely love to play more games like this because I just love a nice story mode. Why is it a lot of the cameras going back and forth? It's weird. Anyway, I am gonna leave that there. I hope you liked this series, and if you did, please subscribe. And I shall see you all in the next one, whatever that may be. Goodbye.